Hey, I guess here we are, live. It's the 1980s NBA Redux. And if you're joining on Kick, I think you've joined us right on time as we're just getting started. Let me take this music down a little and start it as we always do. Welcome to the broadcast. Listen, smoke them if you got them, drink them if you got them. We're going to show some classic commercials from the era, highlights, lost players, role players, legendary teams. I went to basketballreference.com, got all the details, the short shorts, the wristbands, the classic players. Lots of research went into these rosters. The gameplay is fun. The highlights are fun. Let me show you what I got right now. Here's classic.
Here on CBS Sports, you've seen some of the greatest athletes in the world doing what they do best: running, leaping, flying, performing feats so amazing the eye can't comprehend the near impossibility of the execution. These
of course,
are the
this
athletes
is
of
all
the
dedicated
NBA.
to Anthony Edwards.
CBS
No,
Sports
I'm just
again
kidding.
brings you those
I
special
love
moments
Anthony
of
Edwards,
emotion
but
and athletic
no
prowess,
skilled players.
covered by a production team more than equal to the task. An announcing team with Dick Stockton, skilled, knowledgeable,
I'll be
and
playing
a
the
fan.
role of Dick Stockton
Bill Russell,
tonight,
perhaps
so
the
you
greatest
can enjoy
practitioner of
that.
basketball skill ever, whose knowledge of the game is legend.
Bill Russell.
Together,
Don't
they
make me
bring
do
you
my
the
Bill
kind of
Russell.
matchups that set the groundwork for
Norm Nixon.
CBS Sports
He'll be
coverage of the
featured tonight in
playoffs.
his opening
And
game
then the NBA
as the Lakers will
championship.
take on the
Emotion,
Sonics.
competition, athletic skill that is extraordinary.
And
This
downtown
is the
Freddie
NBA
Brown.
on CBS Sports.
All right. Well, that is how it goes, folks. That's how we start. And we're just going to head ourselves right in to Los Angeles Forum. And here we are. Jack Nicholson's in the house tonight. I'll be Dick Stockton for your listening pleasure. Here we have it. Mitch Kupchak in the back of the frame. It'll be Gus Williams, downtown Freddie Brown, Xavier McDaniel holding court as they defeated the Lakers in Seattle. Let's see what the Lakers can do in the Forum to hold off this tough Western team. Now, if you haven't done this before, guys, this is actually the Matt Sweet career mode. You're like, well, who the hell's Matt Sweet? He is the reason that we could possibly redux the 80s, but I'm going to hold that mystery off for just a moment. Whoops. A little quick with the music there. We're going to go ahead and kick it right in. Here we go. Freddie Brown toasted the Lakers in the last matchup. You can see Kurt Rambis is out of the starting lineup with I think a sprained ankle, but they say he can play. Magic Johnson with the mid-ranger right there goes to work quick, and he's out for revenge as the Sonics defeated the Lakers in the first matchup of the season here. This is a rollover from last year. The Lakers are the defending champs. Just to point out, they beat everybody in both East and West. Here comes Byron Scott. Couple of rules: we don't do free throws. We just jump ahead 3 minutes, and if we have a time for a commercial break, we can show you some media. Look at this, James Worthy with the great defense here. Great awareness from James Worthy. Kicks it ahead. Scott back out to Johnson. He rolls to the basket. And at 6'9", Magic really was all that. And here we go, the aging Abdul-Jabbar. This has been 38, 39, 40, something like that. There's a little fader from Jabbar. I heard someone saying the other day, you know, why isn't he in the GOAT conversation? He should be. LeBron did just pass him on quite a few more seasons in all-time scoring, but Kareem's skyhook was all that. I'm going to have plenty of features for that stuff when we get there in a minute. Right now we got a nice little slow crawl and start here. NBA 80s. You notice the game is slowed down about 45%. That is not an accident. Oh, and I did promise that I would pay more attention to the thread, which I'm not doing any. I'm not paying any attention to the thread, so that's not good. It's really not good. So there we go. Now we're paying a little attention to the thread. Maybe I'll even pay a little. Okay, now we don't repeat. Do free throws. So what does that mean, though? What kind of statement is that? Or what it means is, even though we love Kareem and the Lakers, Kareem's just going to have to wait up for us, and it's going to cost him 3 minutes. You say, well, that doesn't seem so bad. It's not. But what's cooler still is that we get to go back to Los Angeles in 1983. And we can take a look at this.
If you tell your agent to tell a producer you're out of town, you don't want to come to the Forum that night.
The Forum was the place to be, people.
It's nothing like a Hollywood party. It's much more entertaining.
I love that Diane Cannon hardly wears anything at the games.
A little stuffy. A little gamey. It's great. What are you, kidding?
Jimmy Jason's
The Forum.
That's Kareem. Showtime Lakers.
And the entertainment business has taken this team to heart. They play the exciting kind of basketball that's show business. It's a flash kind of crowd here.
The atmosphere of the Forum is the best atmosphere there is. It reminds me, I'm going to date myself, but the old Madison Square Garden.
And you know what? I'm going to show you guys this one because I think this one's good. Diane Cannon is really enraptured here. This is, here we go. Yep.
The Lakers attacked their opponents in waves, bringing a new excitement to the league.
We didn't care who we were playing. We didn't care how many points we were down. Our whole goal was to run you into the ground.
Nixon in the front court, 3-on-3. Left side to Magic. Magic all the way. Spin it over to him.
With Magic at the controls, the Lakers' fast break style became known as Showtime.
Now, Showtime was coming down on a fast break. Looking left. And throwing right.
Showtime. Woo! How did he see him?
Jones wanted it, but Magic wanted more. Dribble behind the back. Slam dunk.
But the success of Showtime was much more than Magic Johnson. Over the years, the Lakers would be loaded with players who fit perfectly into their fast break system. Michael Cooper, Norm Nixon, and Jamal Wilkes. Byron Scott, and the game's ultimate finisher, James Worthy.
Oh, man. When he put it in one hand, Statue of Liberty, bam. It's over. It's over.
Play, here come the Lakers. Pass down the middle of Worthy. Slam dunk.
And when all else failed, the Lakers could always count on Kareem.
Showtime was that beautiful sky hook.
Tell him, Magic.
That's the most beautiful shot that I've ever seen in basketball.
Unblockable.
The Lakers' flamboyant style was perfectly suited for Los Angeles, and the Forum became more than a place to see a basketball game. It became a Hollywood scene.
I wouldn't do an hour series.
Everybody was there, man.
Because I said I'm not going to miss those games.
This was
I
the
don't
beginning
care
of this.
what team it was they were playing. There was always a magic happening out on that floor.
They've got to be talking about that for a week.
You're sitting there, and then all of a sudden you're up out of your seat. And you don't know how you stood up. You didn't know that you were up. Because it captivated you. It put you right here.
Magic Johnson leads the attack. Look at that pass. Oh, what a show.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks. That's just how it is. Magic Johnson telling you how it is. Here we are. We're going to jump right in here, guys. It is Lakers by 4. Now, I'm going to... Oh, man, did he get beat up by that big screen by Jack Sigma. And the fader won't go. Magic Johnson pulls it out of there. I'm going to just do color commentary, folks. Both hands off the controller. Just watch the game a little bit with you guys. Enjoying a stiff coffee. A little smoke. Oh, AC Green struggling down low. You know, Kareem at that point, his rebounding wasn't great. Oh, this is a hard foul from Byron Scott, but we don't do free throws. This is a message right here. The Sonics are trying to send a "we're taking out the champs" kind of vibe here, and they're not playing. But let's just see. You know, the Lakers are the defending champs, and for good reason. Kurt Rambis is in the game, and that's good because I have a little video for Kurt Rambis when we come back, and I have some stuff for Tom Chambers, Dale Ellis, and the Supersonics. And boy, the Supersonics. If you're from Seattle, and I know Sierra is out there from Seattle. Jared McMillan, Jack Sigma, big guy against Bob McAdoo now. McAdoo, ABA star. Oh, he just muscled him right there. Crowd getting into it. Big Bob McAdoo. Jamal Wilkes is in the game. So this is a good little matchup. The Lakers had a deep bench during the Showtime era, and they are the defending champs. Did I say the Celtics? Maybe the whole Redux has something to do with the Matt Sweep, the Dorchester kid. That's right. And I'm going to reveal more about that in our second game, where the Celtics will match up. I believe they're on the road. We'll just check in with them. It may be Phoenix. If they do have to face the great Walter Davis, the Greyhound. Look, as Bob McAdoo kind of forces that. Jack Sigma has had a great presence during this series. Now, this is the second matchup. The Sonics got the best of the Lakers in the last game. And wow, they're coming right at him again. Here comes Norm Nixon, the backup point guard to Magic Johnson. Nixon played for a handful of teams, including the Clippers. Here he comes off the pick and roll, right to the basket. It will not go, though. Lonnie Shelton, big wide body, pulls it out of there for McMillan on the break. Sigma bullying his way down against Michael Cooper. This is a big mismatch here for the Lakers. Well, Cooper, a great all-around defender here, does a good job with the mismatch and even gets the rebound. So Cooper, kind of the sixth man, and he leads the break here. Oh, Nixon misses. He gets his own rebound, padding his stats. Lakers now with a 9-point advantage here, sending a message to the Sonics that they will not be taken out. This was a matchup. They just faced them in Seattle before the weekend. And I have some great commercials coming up, guys, and more exposés, more mini docs coming up. Oh, Dale Ellis. I have some highlight films on Dale Ellis as well. The bank is filled in terms of the media, guys. Here comes Nixon again on the break. And the Lakers coming downhill with that Showtime offense. Yeah, sending the message here. Oh, Sonic's not going to be played, though. And I was saying earlier, this game is about 45% speed. Oh, Michael Cooper with the lob from Nixon. It's kind of pretty. Just checking in with my threads on my own moderator, which is just goofy and has to be done. All right, so here come the Sonics, really forcing up a bad shot here with the end of the quarter coming up. And that's okay, because the Lakers in a dominant position. And I think, yeah, I think what a great little quarter that was. Hang on. Not bad. But it does not beat this. That's right. We're going to jump ahead here. We're going to immediately take a look at some media here for you guys. I think that you'll find this is a great one right here.
The Converse weapon. That's to shoot. That's magic. Do what he was born to do.
It may be so, but that's not all. They let Isaiah play like he's 10 feet tall.
For the kind of moves that never fail, the weapon's the choice of Kevin McHale.
The same is true for Mark McGuire.
When I wear weapons, I'm on fire.
Well,
what can the weapons do for King? Why, I can do just about anything.
You already know what you did for me.
What?
I walked away with the MVP.
The Converse weapon.
And all those players, by the way, keep
NBA.
tweaking their numbers to make sure they perform as they should. And that is a great one right here. But I'll tell you what, before I move on, and that was a good commercial, I have a great one for you guys. I think you'll enjoy this. Take a look at this.
When you think of the Los Angeles Lakers, several images come to mind. Kareem's graceful skyhook, Magic's great passes, Pat Riley's stylish clothes, and that relentless running game. But a large part of the Lakers' success has to be attributed to an unsung hero, Kurt Rambis, a lunch bucket kind of player who thrives in chic L.A.
From far and wide, people come to Los Angeles in search of their fantasies. That was true during the 1982 NBA Finals, when the Lakers were spirited to a championship by an unheralded power forward, Kurt Rambis. Cut by one NBA team and banished to the European leagues, Kurt magically appeared to give LA the added dimension of front court muscle. He played a major role in the Lakers' victory over Philadelphia.
It was a dream come true. It was something I always wanted to do since the first time I picked up a basketball was to play in the NBA finals like that.
A starter for 5 seasons, Rambis now understands what it takes to stay on top. He constantly strives to maintain a winning edge.
We fast break a lot, and the most important part of basketball and fast breaking is rebounding. You got to be able to get the ball, stop the other team from scoring, and get the outlet pass going. And there's no finesse way to rebound. I don't let any of those little things bother me.
Just kind of cleared
if
out.
somebody hits me with an elbow, you know, I know that it was by accident. I hit people with elbow, and I never mean to do it. You know, that's just part of the game, and you just have to block those things out and worry about that ball, that missed shot, rather than what this guy's doing to you on the side. I'm a trench-type player. I enjoy playing inside.
His hustle badge is
LA
on
boasts
99.
more talented athletes, but few are more valuable than Kurt Rambis.
He has a real aggressive nature that is intense and can really bring a lot to the team. And that in itself is a talent. Hustle is a talent.
Despite the likes of Kareem and Magic, Kurt Rambis lays claim to a sizable following. Perhaps fans see a little bit of themselves in number 31, an overachiever who's made it big.
The people are out there, they appreciate what I do. They appreciate the fact that I work hard. I might not have the talent that the other players have, yet they appreciate my role in the team.
That's a
the things
humble
that I
role
do to
player
help
right there, baby.
the team win.
I got to tell you what. Let's jump right back in this game that's already in motion. Here we are. Sonics working out front. The Lakers have opened up a big lead. Here's Kareem with the rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Magic pushing the pace. He breaks down in the mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Xavier McDaniel, the X-Man, comes up. Told great stories about Larry Bird. Here he goes in the pick and roll. Shelton moves. It's a two-man game with McDaniel and Shelton here. Two-man game rolling around on the pick and roll. And here comes Freddie Brown off the roll. Look at a quick look in the mid-range in the paint. Can't get it. Magic Johnson pulls it out of there himself. Pushing the break even though there's not a break. And he's going to catch one from Norm Nixon, who beats the Sonics. This fast break by the Lakers is out of sight. Oh, quick timeout. What? We don't do timeouts. I'll tell you what else. It's going to cost you 3 minutes. So here we go. It looks like a dominant win here for the Lakers. And I'm not surprised. The Lakers are the returning champs and stacked their roster. And yeah, some of these defenders like Michael Cooper, Kurt Rambis, AC Green really did change this lineup as they went to beat the Celtics. You know, that was the history. And of course, the 76ers are tremendous. Oh, Byron Scott working outside. A lot of moves here. He's going to, looks like he's going to push it back out to Rambis. And here's Rambis looking for Cooper, who has some daylight on the baseline. He's going to get that floating little layup, but it will not go. The crowd here at the Forum seem pretty pleased, and I think that's going to cost them the half. That's right. And I think before we go to the half, what we'll do is have our own little halftime show. Here's what I do for that. Here's my kind of breakdown here. I'll just jump out of the way and let you see that James Worthy has 17. And Worthy was big game James. I mean, let's face it, a two-way player of his size. 7 boards. Abdul-Jabbar 15. There's that little jump hook in the lane. It's rebounding as his follow-up here. Nixon with 11. So the backup by Nixon here has looked terrific in that Showtime offense. And Magic 10, 4, 6. Feeding his teammates. Getting on the boards. So just an even stat line there for Magic. And of course, Byron Scott, Bob McAdoo, Kurt Rambis all contributing here. Let's see, David Thompson with 9 points for the Sonics. Xavier McDaniel, another 8. And Freddie Brown really ice cold. They put the clamps on him, and I'm going to tell you what. This Laker team looks to be tough. I'm going to actually take it a step further and see if we can. We've got a big margin here. This game will not be decided on the court tonight, as it'll be a landslide, maybe record landslide for a team that just got beat, by the way. So Magic ends with 27-8-9, Worthy 27-13-10, Jabbar. This is an outrageous romp of a team that just beat them. So we'll have to check in with that rivalry. The Lakers do look unbeatable in the West. You know, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do here. Oh, I'm mistaken. It is a away game on the Eastern Seaboard. It is the Hawks. Well, that's going to be nasty. I'll tell you what, that's Dominic Wilkins. That's a great matchup. You know, when you do a series of this nature, you always want to save everything a few times. This is a console through a conduit, making it possible to stream here. So it's always smart to play it safe. Yeah, here we go. So Doc Rivers, Randy Whitman, Dominic Wilkins, Kevin Willis, and Tree Rollins. That looks pretty good to me. We're going to just make sure this is the exact. There it is. We're going to jump in here. And while this is jumping in, I'm going to show you guys some media. This is a great one right here.
I heard Converse made a pair of bird shoes for last year's MVP. Yep. When they made a pair of Magic shoes for this year's MVP. Okay, Magic, show me what you got.
The bird shoe, the magic shoe. Choose your weapon from Converse.
I shouldn't have done
All
that.
right.
Oh, no. Good shot.
Well, let's jump in here, guys. Ah. That logo was chilling for a long time. So here we are in Atlanta, where the Boston Celtics have been on a tear. Can Dominic Wilkins slow down Larry Bird and the Celtics? Here we are in Atlanta. Doc Rivers will run the offense here tonight as Kevin Willis, Tree Rollins, Randy Whitman will do what they can to stop the run of the Celtics. Now, I happen to know for a fact, I'm letting you guys in on a fact, there is a crazy thing that can happen. Hang on, let's let the atmosphere of this game start. But when you create rookies, man, this atmosphere is too much. I can't take it. Let's bring it down. Well, anyway, when you create rookies, that's Matt Sweet right there. And there's Reggie Lewis. Okay, this is very exciting. The Celtics are trying to get to work fast. Robert Parrish kicks it back out to Matt Sweet. Here we go. Anyway, when you create rookies, you can create monsters. I let the range be as high as it could be. And they created this kid, Michael Barber, I think, is on the bench of the Hawks. He's something like 90-something. He's just an incredible mid-range and three-point shooter. I don't know how he got created, but very weird. I might even use him in my my college roster. He's just a fictional created character. Amazing shooter. He's like a Devin Booker type. He just has this sweet stroke, and he's averaging crazy numbers. But I can't have him dominate, or can I? We're going to redux the 80s. We're going to find out. I'm letting you guys know. These are just things I'm observing. Now, Bird in a triangle out here. Big shot. Robert Parrish has been dominant and just takes that offensive rebound. First one for the Celtics. Fantastic. Doc Rivers up in front with Sweet pestering him. Matt Sweet, by the way, is our key player here, guys. Matt Sweet is nothing more than Stephen Curry's championship Golden State Warriors DNA embedded in a 6-foot white boy named the Dorchester Kid. Now watch, Larry Bird faced up with Doc Rivers pretty, and here he is. He's like, Ma, I'm over here on the Celtics over here. Okay, Larry Bird steps in the line. Matt Sweet is terrific. You're going to find out you're going to love this kid. He's got a rotten attitude. He's from Dorchester. Most of my uncles are either thieves or truck drivers, and sometimes both. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I'm trying to clean my act up over here. I used to go down to Southie and bang rats out. They used to give me $1 per rat. Okay, Dominic Wilkins trying to beat Bird here. Can't get it. Tree Rollins with the foul. Okay, now watch. I cannot help myself. The whole point here is to enjoy the gameplay, and that means only one thing, guys, that I am going to be playing as Matt Sweet. This is my career mode now, and I get to play alongside Larry Bird. Yeah, kick it into Bird. There he goes. Larry gets a shot off. Can't get it. Now I'm up against Doc Rivers. Randy Whitman out here. Dominic Wilkins. Nice team defense here. Reggie Lewis pulls it out of there. Matt Sweet. Number 7, the Dorchester Kid, Matt Sweet. Ah, come on, ref, come on. You know, I used to steal cars when I was like 14, you know? Then I found basketball and I kind of, you know, pulled things together a little bit. I used to hustle for money until I got into a game with this guy, Larry. Up ahead to McHale from Sweet. Sweet.
Number 7.
Matt Sweet. And this is his second year. The first year I got just skunked by John Starks and the Knicks. We just did not have it. Reggie Lewis gets called for the foul. Now, we don't do free throws, so it'll cost you 3 minutes. These are some of the rules. And Atlanta's jumped all over us. I like what I see. This is great. This is fantastic. And watch, I've gone way down the benches. I want to be clear. Oh wow, Gerald Henderson. Let's just step out. Let's just do the color commentary. Let's just enjoy the vibe. I went way down the benches with these rosters, and as time goes on, week after week, I continue to add and tweak and make sure these guys are performing as they would. I could use basketballreference.com, and if you want the facts, you go to basketballreference.com. So Gerald Henderson, newly acquired here by the Celtics. Bill Walton. Here is Scott Wedman. So you got the bench here for the Celtics kicking in. Walton was the big factor in that '86 season, I think. All right, so here we go. Spud Webb. No. I gotta play as Spud Webb. And before we even do that, you know what? I've got some media for you guys. It's just gonna take me a second to find it. I happen to know for a fact. Spud Webb. Well, and I know I have it here too. Here we go. This is just an interesting piece of media. In 86, against Jordan, Drexler, Kersey, Dominic Wilkins, who won? Spud Webb, 5'6", I think. Wow. So there it is, Spud Webb, and as a matter of fact, we're going to go in, we're going to choose size, Hawks. Have to play a Spud Webb, just have to. Try to get a dunk. I'm going to try to get a dunk and a steal here from Gerald Henderson. That's my whole mission right now. Spud is fast. Great speed. I'm locked him up out here. Locked him up. There's Danny Ainge going to the basket. Can't get it. Dunk from Spud Webb. Oh. I know my vertical is there. My dunking badge is just ready to go, baby. Danny Ainge. Nice, nice. Jesus Christ. This is an absolute brawl. We don't do dead balls. We're just not doing that. So it's going to cost you 3 minutes. Take us right into the second quarter. And look, the Hawks are still jumping all over us. Let's see what's going on here. I believe by now it's probably time to stop playing around trying to get a dunk at Spud Webb. And, stay loyal to my main guy here. But since my main guy is not in the game yet, I'm going to do myself the absolute luxury of playing as Larry Bird. Nope. Nice. Eddie Pinckney with the high socks. I love that. Nice on that Larry. Matching up with Larry. Oh, come on, man. All right. Parrish got the rebound, but come on, man. That's my shot right there. Rolling off the screen like that. All right, so this is a surly crowd in Atlanta. Just hear the hatred right here. Now watch, Larry is outmatched here against Dominic Wilkins, I think, but they did battle. They had their battles. I wish I had the exact highlights, but Dominic Wilkins would try to... Whoa. Not get it, and the Celtics continue to hang around. Great defense. Pinckney with another rebound. Here comes Larry. With the dish, Parrish down the lane, can't get it, and there are no free throws. What am I telling you people? There's no free throws, which can only mean one thing. The Chief will have to wait, and it'll cost him 3 minutes on the clock, which right now is probably not the biggest deal. Looks like a pretty evenly matched game at this point, but I think more importantly, what kind of cool media can I get into here? Well, have this a little more organized than I had the last time, so take a peek here. Here's a classic one right here.
What's in the bag? Lunch. Big Mac, fries. Play you for it. You and me for my Big Mac? First one to miss, what does the winner eat? No dunking. One me.
Cheers, Pete.
Get in there. Off the floor, off the scoreboard, off the bank board, no rim. Over the second rafter, off the floor, nothing but net. Through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
What you want is what you get, and McDonald's today.
Off the expressway, over the river, off the billboard, through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
Let's get back to this game. Now watch, who's on the floor? I'm a little curious. Matt Sweet is back in the game. I actually want to do something different and try to play as McHale. I think this would be kind of fun. And see how this goes. Here we go. So my assignment is now, what, Tree Rollins? Or play the power forward here. But it's all about me on offense. I'm trying to get in the post and work some crazy moves. No. Antoine Carr. Right. Reggie Lewis is the new, he's the key. Reggie Lewis is smooth. He's the key for Boston. He's the new guy, man. I'm telling you. We needed a little size, length, and athleticism. And after the loss of Lenny Bias, the only way to survive the 80s, we did have Reggie Lewis. A terrific athlete. Big rebound. Here's Bird. And there you go. And Sweet gave it up. I want to point out, I don't do this that often, but I think it is nice to try and check this out every now and then. We do have this ability, okay? And that is this. Notice how generous Matt Sweet is on this play, guys. We're going to back it up. I feel like Kenny Smith. We're going to break it down on the board. But here it is. I mean, here's the break. You see what's developing here. Here comes Sweet. And here I come as McHale. Trailing. Now, Sweet has him beat. Sweet goes right up over the big guy because he's Steph Curry. And yet, I call for the ball. All right, now watch. So, he's Steph Curry. So, if he wants, I believe he's beaten Antoine Carr here. This is Steph Curry's future DNA, people. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see the math here, the X's and O's? Do you see what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm over back here, though. So watch. He, being conscientious, flips it back to McHale. And McHale, from that range, little jump hook, he's just money. So Sweet takes the assist and gives me, McHale, the bucket. And I'm going to tell you what. That's some slick play there. Anyway, back to the stark realism that Atlanta wants us all dead. They don't like us. Here's McHale stepping in and out of the paint, as he should, but he kind of gets beat here. Antoine Carr dunks on McHale. Hey, that's pretty realistic. It's pretty realistic. McHale was not a big muscle player, but he was a great finesse player. He goes right at Antoine Carr. Oh, McHale. Back-to-back buckets for McHale. He could be streaky. Let's see what happens here. This is nice. There it is. Here come the Celtics. Reggie Lewis ahead on the break with a big dunk. Celtics flexing their muscle with this new roster here. They made some improvements in the offseason after getting bumped by the New York Knicks in the Western Conference or Eastern Conference Finals. Oh, Antoine Carr, relentless, beats Parrish and McHale here. Now McHale looking slow. McHale with 3 straight buckets. I'm having the run as McHale. And I'll tell you what, I got just the highlight for you guys when I go on this little run here. And here it is. Here it is. There's the block from McHale. McHale having a great game. McHale with the dunk. 4 straight buckets by McHale. Reggie Lewis. Antoine Carr, sorry he talked to McHale. McHale gets streaky. I've been camped out in this lane. I don't know where the ref is. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm playing as a big man, Kevin McHale. Look at him. I got him lit up, though. Got him lit up. Here's Sweet. McHale, 5 straight buckets by McHale. What a run. Oh, yeah, McHale is talking. Oh, Bird and Sweet and Bird, I'm telling you what. Hey, these guys are very happy what they're seeing here. Now listen, I'm loving what I'm seeing here as well. And I'm telling you what, we're going to have to get right into this media because I know just what to show you guys. I know just what to show you guys. And here it is. Yep, right here.
Again, this game in the past has been traditionally a shootout. Went to overtime last year. Wayne Reichelt says no one was on the rim. They're going to give that one to Kevin McHale. Benson trying to answer. Robert rips down the rebound. Up to McHale on the break. 3-on-2. Kevin got it.
This is Kevin McHale's 50-point night.
Harris trying to answer. McHale's got 2. No, yes. There's another outside jumper. In and out. McHale right spot. 2.
There's those little jump hooks. I just hit 3 of them myself.
Boy, and the pike was clear of any traffic too, wasn't it?
I'm going to play as McHale again. I'm going to try to get 30, 35 tonight from McHale.
So Kevin McHale has been the offensive force for Boston here. Up ahead to Ainge in the middle, McHale.
Big up to bucket by bucket in this one, because this
Danny
music
Ainge
is
not
groovy.
having good luck with Isaiah at all.
Ainge.
McHale beating Jones down the floor.
Shoulder shimmy.
Jones right with him, but they pass, a perfect pass right over his head. No way for Major to get at it.
He was a Minnesota Golden Gopher. I do remember that. Not a dominant basketball program at that era, but he was great.
First hoop of the afternoon for the former Indiana star, 31-28. McHale, yes, and a foul. What a quarter Kevin McHale's having.
And he's picking apart the Pistons right here.
Danny spins away from traffic. Short, tapped in McHale.
Boy, what an offensive quarter.
Scotty Wedman, pretty good up fake. Can't hit the jumper. Bird, the offensive board. No. McHale the tap. Isaiah has got Danny Ainge.
I think we can sit with this for another 30 seconds. It's pretty hot.
McHale.
Groove is too much.
Got it in the foul.
McHale. Bird pushes ahead.
McHale in the break.
He knows
Kevin
who's hot.
Runner, and that's goaltending.
And you know who was up over the rim, swatting it away? That guy right there, Vinnie Johnson. Come on, Vinnie.
Long and Thomas are the guards for the Pistons.
Yeah, the Pistons. I've got them stacked.
Kevin still got the hot hand.
Out there.
That time Lambier had switched over to him, the bigger player, and he still scored.
Celtics are going to stay with what got him here. 2 more. Boy, Benson is really leaning all over McHale. They find him. And he 2 taps and it's home.
It's a right-hand tap and a left-hand tap, and this is Kevin McHale day.
It certainly is. Chief McHale. 41 points for Kevin McHale.
He's having an offense.
I'm going to tell you what, folks. That's what legend's made of right there. Kevin McHale. And we're going to head right back into this game. Now, I got to take a quick peek. And what we've got here is a 10-point lead by the Celtics. They're out shooting them from 3, which is no surprise to anybody watching the game here because Matt Sweet is Stephen Curry with Larry Bird. So, of course, we're REDUX in the 80s, but is it enough to stop the Lakers? Is it enough to win the whole thing? We don't know. Now, from the bench, the Hawks look like their thing. I do want to take a look at this kid, and I want to put him in the game and see if it is really a terrifying thing for us because I think this kid is a weapon. Overall, though, I think what we've got is a pretty good-looking box score. And that is this. Dominic Wilkins, Antoine Carr, Spud Webb, and then McHale, Sweet, Parrish. McHale with the 14. That quarter I put in as McHale really was impressive. So let's just see what happens. I think we're going to jump ahead just a minute. Jump in. So we'll see you at the half. Dick Stockton signing off. There it is. Ooh, I'm tempting him. Scott Hastings. He is not happy about how little respect I just gave him. Notice the game has slowed down about 45%. That's a decision I made to make it feel a lot more like the 80s. Cedric Cornbread Maxwell. Here it is, Ainge. The Celtics opening up a nice lead here as we come to the half. Gerald Henderson. All right, here we go. I'm going to stay as McHale for a second. This is way too much fun. Man, John Koncak. What can we do here? Ainge. That's McHale. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Kill went cold. He went cold on me. Now watch. Here's what I want to do. This sounds crazy, but you're going to have to bear with me. This is, I'm telling you, there's one kid, and he's on the Hawks. And obviously this is me being completely impartial. Let's find this kid. Barber. Look at the offense. 99 on this kid. 6'7", 225 from California, the Golden Bears. Never heard of him. Doesn't matter because the guy can play his ass off. And we're going to put him in with, where should we go? This Mike McGee. He's a pretty hot player. So let's see, Barber. He's got plenty of energy. I think. Let's put him here. We're doing this. We're doing that. No matter what, that's what we're doing. And now, let's see if it holds if I switch sides. Let's see. Let's see if I have this kind of actual control. Spud Webb. There is Kale. Kicks it out to Henderson. Kale. What did I say? I'm going to try to get 30. That's for Kale. see. It's the fader. What's that? Now watch. I am not a believer that their halftime show is worth my time. So actually, I'm going to do this. And this is one way that we kind of cheat the slowness of the game. And that is we're going to quickly check in with our own halftime report and know that Dominic Wilkins leads the way with the Hawks. 10 points, 3 boards, and 4 of 11. Need better shooting there. Antoine Carr held his own there, 6 points. He's been very physical in the paint. Spud Webb, the crowd favorite, slam dunk king, 5 points. Doc Rivers, another 4. Kevin Willis, Mike McGee, Concac. Now, I'm telling you, they never got this kid in. They need to get this kid in. Barber, he got 2 assists. He was in for 5 seconds. He got 2 assists. As for the Celtics, McHale, 18 points tonight. I did most of this. I would say most of this heroics is actually me just killing it on the joystick here. All these, oh, look at this. Look at that half that McHale had. The fader. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. I'm telling you, that was some of my best gameplay. And then, of course, Matt Sweet. This is actually my guy. I did start out playing with him, and he had some sweet strokes in here. It has been a quiet night from the legend, Larry Bird. Just a couple of points here on 1 of 6 shooting, so let's see what happens as we move to the second half. I think I'm going to do that. Just let the game take its run. Let's see. So McHale kicks it to Parrish. Parrish, there's Matt Sweet. Bird, head fake. Bird steps into the mid-range. Can't get it. Tree Rollins on the wing against Parrish. Rollins with the fader. Can't get it. Parrish with the board. Back to Sweet. Reggie Lewis. Great explosive athleticism here on the break. A handful there for anybody. Great length. Finishing ability. Doc Rivers thinks he's got a little softy, a little cupcake in Matt Sweet, but he could be wrong. Here it is, McHale with another board. Sweet, Bird, the lob to Reggie Lewis. And the Celtics are on fire. Oh, a little laugh there from Reggie Lewis as Larry spots the obvious lob and is spreading it around. Bird having a quiet night offensively. But I think what I'm going to have to do, just because it's way too much fun, is to step in and just take charge as Larry. Well, Robert Parrish thought it would be a good idea to throw that ball completely, insanely out of bounds. So we're going to take our attempt one more time. I think this kid is a crazy crime that he's on the bench. So instead of Randy Whitman, we're going to go with Michael Barber. Never heard of him. Completely fictional. Dominic Wilkins has an iceberg there. He's freezing his butt off. He does not have it tonight. So Barber, actually, let's do this. Let's take him out and put in McGee or Livingston. Livingston was doing good. He was doing great. Yeah, here it is. So this is the lineup right here. We're going to stick with this.
Immediate turnover. The ball goes to Boston.
All right. I forgot. The Celtics, Bullets, Knicks, Sonics, Jazz, Lakers. This is the way it should look. This is the 80s, people. We got some killer stuff here. Now watch. I think here's what's significant. I am back in. Let me just take a quick look. I know this seems crazy, but we need to get Dominic Wilkins to sit down. There he is. Michael Barber is going to come in here. Randy Whitman, McGee. This is the lineup. There's Matt Sweet. Let's see if I can guard him. I'm Kevin Willis. Big physical. Larry is too much though for me.
The ball goes to Boston. Substitution for your Hawks. Cliff Livingston.
Barber. Now this is the whole point. I did all of that just to get to this thing, just to see how good this kid is. They're never going to put him in. He's a rookie, but his numbers are insane. So we're Matt Sweet again. So let's just go. Let's take our time and jump back in. It's Matt Sweet. And here we go. It is Matt Sweet. Got Parrish out front. Sweet. Can't get it. Parrish. But now, if I jump forward, there's going to be no Barber. They're going to take the kid out. I can just feel it. Alright, let's go. They left him in? There he is. They left him in. And it's my matchup. I have to guard this kid. He takes me quickly to the hoop. Michael Barber. This is what I wanted. Yeah. This is completely worth it. All right, I got the pick and roll with Larry. Come on now. Oh, that was telegraphed, and Barber is going to rip away with it. It's my man. I'm Steph Curry, but he's got me beat. Look at the shiftiness of Michael Barber. Oh, you may have created a Frankenstein. Larry. All right, so Barber, you got to stop me and Larry, baby. I'm a team player. Listen here, Mac. I don't know where you're from. California sounds real nice. Barber had two quick mid-rangers against Sweet. He's going to catch Seasting. So, I like this kid, Michael Barber, though, and I think we need to follow this storyline here. Michael Barber is an absolute walking bucket. He's nasty. It's going to help the Hawks. If you're a big Hawks fan, you may be offended that a fictional player is going to redux the 80s, but hey, Matt Sweet is a fictional player, so don't get all bent out of shape. Doc Rivers here with the hard drive to the basket. Nada. And here we go. We don't do free throws. That may be clear to some of you. Maybe you don't realize this yet, but we just do this instead. And we throw you more media usually. That's how we handle these things. What about this one?
The Converse StarTech designed for the best pro player. Thank you, Larry. StarTech Unisaddle protects my ankles and gives that extra midfoot support a great rebounder needs. It's reinforced for me. And me. Hey, maybe it was made for both of us. Must be magic. Now that's who this shoe was made for.
The Converse StarTech with the unique unisaddle design.
Reach for the stars, reach for Converse.
Now listen, that was the whole vibe at the time. Converse was everything. And I don't know what to give you exactly right here, but I do feel like I move to this right here. Let's just take a look at this. This is classic right here.
28 seconds. Bird slap pass to Archibald.
Beneath him and probably with a little off balance.
Bird with the steal behind the back to Nate Archibald. Back to Bird.
All right, fantastic.
That's the highlight film, John. You can count it down with me. Bird inbounds. It comes to Maxwell. Max puts it on the floor. We're down to 6. Bird in the corner. Double fake. Jumper. It's good! Larry Bird hits it with 2 seconds left. That's 14. Bird, little fake down the lane. Oh, Larry Bird! What a play by Bird!
Right, too tiny.
Larry, a little fake down the lane. Between the legs to
Everybody was fooled.
He's fouled. Oh, we got to see that one again. Very nice fellow. Used to coach at Penn. Bird along the baseline, underneath to Maxwell. All his backs on the offensive board on the cut to Bird. Swings through, little reverse. Layup is good.
How did he make that one? I want to tell you, I didn't think he was going to shoot it.
Kept in bounds by Lee. Great play. Stolen by Bird at half court. Off to McHale. Back to Bird. Larry stops. Jumper. Good. 40 points on the night for Larry Bird. And away with 12. Celtics have got 3 seconds. 2. Bird, a runner. It's good.
And folks, we're going to head back to this game. Let's see what's going on here. I'll see you guys at the end of the production. Right now. I want to see who's in this game here. Boom. Seasting, Henderson, no problem. We're going to go to this side. Go to the Hawks. From this side. Arbor is going to come in for McGee. And I'm Spud Webb, so let's see what's up. Spud can't get it. I'm trying to get a dunk here, bro. Wow, a lot of aggression on that. We don't do free throws, but I'm going to do one. Why?
At the line for the Celtics, Jerry Seasting.
So I get this guy Barber into the game. Oh, layup from Spud. We want dunks, dunks, dunks. Okay, watch. Barber's in the game, it says. Oh, here I am. I'm Barber. So now, as crazy as this sounds, I want to go back here. And actually, no, let's just do this. This is even more fun. Let's just do that. So watch, Danny Ainge against Michael Barber, the completely fictional character that this game engine created. And he's sweeter than Devin Booker. I mean, he's got like stepaways and all this like modern shit. Because he's, look at this. Oh, Dominic Wilkins. And you know what? I owe you guys a Dominic Wilkins human highlight film reel. So before this quarter is out, I guess maybe at the end of this quarter, we're going to see the truth, man. Danny Ainge misses it. Cliff Livingston's had great minutes, and he needs to go up. He's playing his heart out. Livingston gets a few more minutes. Dominic Wilkins again overpowers Ainge. He's got a run of points here. They're back to within 8. The Hawks showing a lot of heart here at home. Seasting and Michael Barber throwing that elbow. This is the 80s. Henderson out of the wing to Walton. Big Bill Walton, aging Bill Walton, still was great with his hands and his head. Seasting gets destroyed. Michael Barber called for it. They're going to let him stay in the game, though. I think we're going to watch the... There he is, Michael Barber from California. Looks like a surfer boy from California. Get some Beach Boys up in this bitch. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Pinckney. Let's see, let's get me out of there. And on the other side, Michael Barber stays in the game. That's good. Randy Whitman, Dominic Wilkins, Barber in it too. Terrific story here with this Michael Barber. This is what I like about this game engine. So we get to inject, and here he is. This kid is virtually a bucket. Right here. Watch the work here. Watch the absolute work here from Michael Barber. Look at this, averaging 19 points here off the bench, this kid. He is a bucket. I'm telling you, he's scary. We could redux the 80s in a scary way. If you're from Atlanta, you must be liking this kid. He is terrifying. Ainge with a little soft little roll. Can't get it. Eddie Pinckney pulls it out of there, and he's inside. Can't get it. Randy Whitman pulls it out of there. And here come the Hawks in the semi-transition to Dominic Wilkins. He's smothered by McHale. Watch, I think now I switch back over to McHale. It's not a very finesse play right there. There's Gerald Henderson. Oh man, he rushed that. But he keeps hustling. Kevin McHale with the hustle play. Pinckney. This is a nice little lineup here. A backup for the Chief, who's obviously aging here. Oh, Michael Barber. And I told you this kid is a walking bucket. I tell you what, we're going to do ourselves the favor of speeding things along. And here is how we're going to do it. We're just going to skip over this. We will check in with the score here. But in the meantime, what did I promise you guys? I promised you guys a great highlight from a great player from the 80s. And here it is, folks. Absolutely legendary Dominic Wilkins. Human highlight film, Dominic Wilkins.
Dominic on the break gets a shot. You can show that to us again anytime you want. That's good stuff.
Jackson trying to give it back to Square Garden. I've got that duped up perfectly. No respect.
Trent, how did that feel, Trent? Nobody counted on a reverse stuff from 900 feet in the air.
Tracks it down in the corner, but strips it back, and it's into the waiting arms of Atlanta's Leon Wood to Wilkins, who's alone for his huevo.
A missed foul shot by Thompson. Again, Grant Long has missed three here in this quarter. Slam dunk as he hop, skipped, and jumped down the lane all the way and put it in. That was some slam dunk material there, folks.
Well, the human highlight machine got it cranked up.
Highlights.
Wilkins with 5 seconds drive.
Mark Eaton.
With 3 seconds left.
Mark Eaton, the shot block
Ball picked up by Rollins. Looks like the Hawks want to run. They find Wilkins. Look out.
Dominic Wilkins. He almost ripped the glass apart on that one.
Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film.
Spud will run it up. This is Atlanta's game. Spud. Dominique.
Unbelievable. Willis couldn't get anywhere with Parrish. Dominique fires outside, goes after it. Whoa!
Well, Kevin McHale made a classic mistake. The Celtics If they've got a big man out on the defense.
45 seconds remaining in the game. 13 on the shot clock. Down low for Dominique. Baseline drive. Dominique. Oh, did you see that jam? I don't know how he did that. Dominique.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
That was
one of the most fantastic dunks of all time.
Taking out Milwaukee Bucks in a hard way, a disrespectful manner. Anyway, let's get back to this game. I don't even know what's going on. But I do think that what is going on is maybe I'm Matt Sweet now. And maybe they've left Michael Barber in this game. This is what I'm hoping, is that they've left this kid Michael Barber in, because he's a killer. He deserves the same thing that Matt Sweet has got, which is minutes. There's Matt Sweet. Up ahead, Reggie Lewis. Sweet. Oh, misses the three. They want him to take a layup. This is the 80s, but he's from the future. I'm from the future, ma. My DNA is from the future. Look at this pass. I think they get the assist there from Matt Sweet with a long lob up to Parrish. My point is Randy Whitman is going to have to get some bench time because Michael Barber, man, we witnessed it here ourselves. Nice. Matt Sweet and McHale had something to say to Doc Rivers. I don't know what happened there. He said something directly to Doc, and they're not in the same position, so must have been a call and response game. I can't tell you. These guys are, just programmed facsimiles here. I mean, what do I know? I'm in front of that screen. That is the great lead from Sweet up to Bird. Yeah, the Atlanta crowd is grumpy, and they should be. Look at this. Look at Sweet, all lit up from assists. Just lighten up these Celtics teammates. Larry on the wing. Count it. Larry got hot. And you know what? We don't do free throws usually, but Larry is like a 90% free throw shooter, so they're going to be nice. Give him the ammo. There are exceptions, especially at the end of the game. There's nothing nicer than a free throw at the end of the game to decide whether it's gone or in the OT. That's why I used to shoot 1,000 free throws every weekend. The coach would let us stick around and shoot free throws if we wanted. We'd try to shoot 1,000 of them. Sweet off the pick and roll. Matt Sweet is nasty, folks. Look at the Celtics bench. I got to stop that. We got to take a look here. What we've got to do is just see if we can get a bead on where this bench is, because they are absolutely bananas right now. Here they are. Here are the boys. So watch, let's see the boys right here. So here it is. Here's the play. And you can see Sweet, the release, nothing but bucket. This bench is on their feet. Danny Ainge swinging a towel. I mean, he just can't help himself. This is just too much. Matt Sweet with a big bucket, showing everybody that he is from the future. But you know who else? We found out this kid, Mike Barber, is from the future, too. Giving Larry too much room back there. Oh, McHale with the follow-up. Yeah, Kevin McHale having a huge night. It looks like the Celtics in a a commanding situation here with 8 minutes left. Spud Webb getting lots of minutes, and that's nice.
Boston foul.
Parrish going to get called for that one. We're just going to jump ahead because that's how we do. So here it is. Seemingly well out of reach here. Blah, 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 blah. I would say the only thing to do is to play as Larry for a minute. It'd be real cool if Larry had to play against Michael Barber. McHale is just all that tonight. 26 for McHale. We almost got that 30. Now, in true Larry Bird fashion, he used to walk into the building and ask the ball boys what was the record in a building and crazy things like this. So I wonder what his stat line is. He's got 14, 5, 10. So he just needs 5 more rebounds to get a triple-double on just 15 points. So let's just focus on rebounding and team defense.
Ball violation. Jump ball called.
Gerald Henderson. Great defense from Henderson. It is Michael Barber. Is that who it is? It is Michael Barber. And it's nice to see that. I mean, the coach makes the decision to leave someone in the game. And that's nice to see. But I still think he needs... Wait, I mean, am I missing something? I mean, look at this. This is why we have to redux the 80s, folks. This is why. Because this kid right here was created by the game engine. I don't know anything other than I let the range of ability. So Michael Barber, he looks one way, he sees Randy Whitman. He knows Dominic Wilkins isn't having the night, and he just drains it. Larry with a soft touch. That felt so nice right there to be able to just delicately lace that bucket together with Larry Bird. Are you kidding? Driving a Bentley. I need 5 more boards, 3 more boards, whatever it is. Larry with a nice finish there. Coast to coast. This didn't he against Atlanta shoot a game left-handed? That would have been important. That's pretty cocky. Michael Barber. And there he is. He is a walking bucket. I'm telling you, we need to redux the 80s with Michael Barber because it's my team.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Robert Parrish.
Celtics big front line getting it done. This kid Michael Barber is slick though. Very slick. Tough to stop. He can beat anybody in one-on-one, it seems. He has futuristic skills on a par with Matt Sweet. I think this is his nemesis. Larry.
Assist goes to Henderson.
Michael Barber, here he is. He's faced off with Larry Bird. Must be very... There's Larry with another rebound, trying to get himself triple-double maybe. Michael Barber highlight film. Finally, show some respect to his name. Wow, Reggie Lewis tried to dunk on everybody.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, I think, folks, I think that one's... We don't do free throws, and I believe that is pretty much a wrap, I would think, on that episode. I may give us a bonus game, but I believe that one is over, and sure it is. We'll take a quick look at the box score and do our own little post-game play. Michael Barber. Now, listen, I said it at the beginning of the teleplay. I think this kid's DNA is insane. I looked at he was created as a rookie, right? You create rookies. Look what he's doing out here. He's just shredding everybody. He's got Devin Booker-like touch from mid-range. He's silky smooth. He's from the California Golden Bears. He's a rookie, and he's challenging Matt Sweet to redux the future here. I don't know. I haven't found any other kid on a bench with these kind of numbers. I said, who is this kid? He's not even on the bench. I put him back on the bench. I've made him earn his keep. Let's see if Michael Barber can keep it up. I think it's interesting stuff because we're going to redux the 80s here. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? It's possible to redux the 80s when you got weirdos coming off the bench dropping 17 points in just 15 minutes of play. Michael Barber is going to have to be reckoned with on the Hawks lineup. Dominic Wilkins, the second man here, 16 points, 10 boards. Dominic Wilkins did not get any of his trademark dunks, maybe one. Let's see here. Did he get one? He got a couple of nice runners in the lane. Very physical play by the Celtics against Dominic Wilkins. Doc Rivers, another dozen points here. Scrappy play against Matt Sweet. He strips him right there. Spud Webb, 9 points. Kevin Willis and Kevin McHale, big game here, 29 points. Yours truly shot a lot of these shots, to be honest, and had some of these great blocks. But some of this great post-game work was just, I couldn't help myself to just get to work as McHale. We got all these amazing plays from Kevin McHale. 29 points led the Celtics tonight. And if we look at his teammates, we've got Larry Bird, who wound up lighting it up, one board away from the triple-double there on 22 attempts, 21 points, 10 assists, 9 boards from deep, from mid-range. A lot of incredible play there from the legend Larry Bird. And if we keep moving down, it was Matt Sweet. There he is. The Dorchester kid. We talked to Matt Sweet after the game. What do you have to say? I just hope Ma has the baked beans on the stove for me. You know, I had 16 points, 11 assists, 3 boards, and I got to tell you, that Spud Webb can really jump out of the fucking building over there. He can really friggin' jump, you know? Anyway, I'm going to hang out in Dorchester with the guys, try not to smoke any cigarettes and drink too much whiskey, you know, but it's going to be fun. And here we are. There it is. Matt Sweet, the Dorchester kid. Robert Parrish, 22 boards, 16 points. A big, big contributor here for the Celtics win. Big block there. Parrish, always a factor. And if we can move ahead here, you'll see that maybe, just maybe, it's worth taking a look at this one right here.
I got a question on a completely other subject. I'm with Public TV, Channel 2. I would like to know, I'm doing a piece about management style of Casey Jones versus Bill Fitch. I wonder if you could describe the difference.
Well, Casey's a lot more laid back than Coach Fitch was. I felt Coach Fitch was an excellent basketball coach, one of the best I've ever played for. He knew the game in and out, and he worked very hard. Casey's the type of guy that is very knowledgeable. He's been around the game his whole life, and I've always had great respect for both of them. And it was sad last year when Coach Fitch left, but now we got Casey, and I'm very happy with him.
Is he easier to work for?
Well, I don't know about easier. He's not as demanding as Coach Fitch was. Coach Fitch wanted you to be perfect in every phase of the game, which is very impossible, but it's not bad work for a guy like that, because if you know he wants you to be perfect, you know you have an opportunity to be perfect.
They both obviously win.
well, they're both winners, you know, and it takes a lot of talent and a lot of pride and a lot of teamwork to win a championship. But you know, Coach Fitch was a very tough individual, and he expect nothing but results, and he usually got them. And I'd say KC, you can just look at his past and his coaching records. He's always been successful.
Is he friends? Are you friends with Casey more than Fitch?
Well, I don't know more or less, but I respect both the men more so than anybody I've ever been associated with.
Great, thanks.
Okay.
And there you go, a very sobering interview from Larry Bird. And unless he was heated, you know, he was pretty. It could be funny, but it could also be just very, very sobering here. Now, look, this is. I'm just going to. I'm going to show you. Let's take a look here. In some of these results, the Bullets defeat the Spurs here, and even though David Robinson is putting up giant numbers here, and George the Iceman Gervin is in the mix, it doesn't matter, okay? Frank Johnson's been on a tear, dropped 30 points here. Jeff Malone, another 21. Dan Roundfield here, Memphis, 16 points. Wes Unseld, 18 rebounds. So the Bullets are still a factor here. And look, the Knicks are still on fire. They're the defending Eastern champions. Gerald Wilkins, 27. Bernard King, 24. Starks, 14-12. Ewing, 14-16. Mark Jackson. They're going to be nasty. And if we take a quick look here, it was the Cavaliers that outlasted the Nets. Now, Drazen Petrovic, Derek Coleman, Otis Birdsong, Hersey Hawkins, but it's Mark Price drops 30. Hot Rod Williams, World Be Free, Brad Daugherty, Ron Harper. The Cavs are going to be a factor. And the Bucks, taking a look at the Bucks here, they're improved. Sidney Moncrief, 20 points. Marcus Johnson, 19. Bob Lanier, Terry Cummings, Craig Hodges, Bobby Dandridge. They're a defensive squad, and they're going to be nasty. And then finally, the Sonics are on a roll despite the loss here. Gus Williams back to his ways, 33 points. Jack Sigma, Tom Chambers, Freddie Brown. So this is what's going on around the league. And it is the Lakers against the Jazz. Now that's a very good question here, whether or not that is the game to play, since we already watched the Lakers. I think more importantly, we should do something like this, guys. Just pop in here and just take a look. Last year's standings, it was the Lakers, Jazz, Sonics. This year, Knicks, or last year, Knicks, Bulls, Pistons. A lot of teams in front of the Celtics. And then if we look at the league standings this year, it is the Celtics on top. Made much improvements to the roster. And of course, the Jazz lead the Lakers in the numbers. So let's see what the Lakers can do. I think this is the game to play. It's 2 games for the Lakers, but I think and they're going to match them twice here. Wow, this is actually going to be interesting. The Lakers are at home. They're going to face the Jazz. And here it is. Yep. So, but before we do this, I will show you some media. Wow, what do I show you to get this whole Lakers thing going? Well, I just did so much Lakers stuff, but I think we can do something like this.
At one guard, number 23, a rookie from North Carolina, Michael
It's the first time Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson met.
The other guard is number 32, now in his 6th campaign from Michigan State, Irvin Magic Johnson.
Michael Jordan is a bona fide, make no mistake about it. Michael Jordan's in there now, and he's picking up some defense against Magic. Beautiful pass underneath to McGee. All the way with Jordan. Jordan tapped it away. What a good defensive play.
Nice play by Jordan.
Magnificent.
And by the way, this is a bonus game. This is sort of West Coast game, so I may need to take a quick moment here. But I will put on the commentary provided by 2K, which is informative for sure.
The highlight film. In the middle, Magic playing the post. Don't think he can. Back out to Scott. Beautiful move underneath by Magic. Oh, boy. That's a power move by Magic at the baseline. Chris McGee his
Cooper. We had one of those lobs in that last game. Lakers dismantled the Sonics. Yeah, wow. It happens like that. I've seen some lopsided victories here when you let the game engine just roll.
He's got 5.
This was his best move so far. Look how long he stays up there. Changes it in his hands twice. More hang time, I think, than anybody in the league since Julius Erving.
Magic with the steal.
Will never catch him.
Here comes Jordan and the Bulls, and the Lakers go back on defense. Jordan steps around.
Ducks under Michael Cooper. Recently named by Larry Bird as the toughest defender he had to face one-on-one. I believe there's something to that. Michael Cooper was a real nasty lockdown athletic
Jordan out of the
defender.
corner. Trying to get it away from the Magic one. Look at that pass to Rambis. Just under 4 to play. Jordan driving. 2-on-1. Scott.
Magic set this up perfectly. Scott over Jordan. Big dunk.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like that. Byron Scott coming downhill like that. So let's see here. This should be a real good matchup. I actually want to stay out of this, at least for one quarter. I don't want to have anything to do with this game other than to tell you that we're in the Forum. Inglewood, California. The Lakers face off against their rivals right now, the top team in the West and the number 2 team in the West, the Utah Jazz. What can we say about this Jazz team? Kelly Tripucka in the lineup tonight. Gerald Griffith, John Stockton, Karl Malone, and Mark Eaton. Thurl Bailey will make a big presence. Truck Robinson, a lot of legends here. And you can hear the atmosphere, this playoff-like atmosphere. Welcome to Los Angeles, Jeff Hornacek, Truck Robinson. Let's see, this should be a really, really good matchup. Eaton gets the hop, and it is off to John Stockton. Again, I'm not going to get involved here. Karl Malone, the mailman, trying to bully AC Green down low. Head fake, jump hook, gets it, bucket. Karl Malone averaging 23 a game here for Utah. And Stockton's been their scoring leader in this early season. AC Green misses it. And he's taking the challenge on with Karl Malone, but maybe getting too emotional about it. Karl Malone's going to put pressure on him all night. Stockton rolls to the basket, kicks it out, Malone. They're going to run a 2-man game. Tripucka with a head fake. Out to Griffith. Griffith is going to look for a pick and roll situation. Steps back. Can't get it. Here comes Irvin Magic Johnson rolling off the screen. He's looking for Jabbar. And they are going to call 3 seconds on AC Green for camping out. Camping out.
Get on John.
John Stockton, all-time steal and assist leader of the NBA. That's right. Look at that. Oh, Malone. Oh.
Karl Malone.
Bullying Abdul-Jabbar and AC Green right now. Lakers are going to need a solution for Karl Malone, the mailman. Magic with the life-saving dish to AC Green. He was going to get destroyed by Karl Malone. Yeah, he leads the NBA with nearly 15 assists per game in this early season. Magic Johnson just eating people alive with this Showtime offense. In and out and back in. Stockton gets the roll. Utah's jumped all over the Lakers quick. Here's Scott. Right down the lane by Byron Scott.
Assisted by Magic Johnson.
12 points earlier in the week against the Sonics. And that big landslide win for the Lakers. Again, redeeming themselves after taking a tight loss to that Sonics team in Seattle. Derek Griffith right to the basket. Right to the basket. Magic. Using his size, goes to Scott. Oh, and he scores over Eaton. Sonics the Jazz would love to talk about that. Great finish there. And any dead ball, I'm afraid, will cost you 3 minutes. But before we do that, let's take a look here. I think there's some great stuff to look at here. And from the Jazz standpoint, let's take a look at this right here.
Mailman cross the middle, left to right. Running one-hander's good. Kyle Stockton, it's loose. Byron Russell falls down and Stock comes away with the ball. Down court is the ball. Man, he's got him. Perfect feed. Hornacek right side. Money. Down low, Kyle Malone. Easy dunk as he turns wide left. Looks to Kyle Malone. He'll give Trey over the base left. The mailman squares away. Fake, raised for the jump shot.
He can face you up or he can back you down. He had it both. He had that big pull up.
The mailman squares away. Willis with it. Kyle now backing him in. In the paint, turn right. Jump hook, up and in. Far left and right by the Rockets. Stockton left to right. Stockton to paint. Go to the hoop. Drops it over the left corner to Kyle Malone. One bounce. Two back. Turn.
Mailman, baby.
15-footer, yes.
Like going all the way to the bucket like that. Left-handed, he can do it all. Malone hard to the hoop. Pushing the ball up on the pass. We didn't see that hardly at all in any of the game. More tonight. If you can't catch it or put it in the hole for me, why should I give it to you?
Jazz by 6. Malone left alone.
That mid-range is just deadly. He's just so deadly. Anyway, Karl Malone, one of the great scoring machines. Before there was Kevin Durant just eating people alive, Karl Malone was doing it with a lot of bully power. So here we are, back in Los Angeles. Magic, looking for Byron Scott, catches Magic again, two-man game out front here. That is Green with the pick and roll, Kareem on the weak side. Worthy, the jab step, Worthy now, looking for Magic. We're going to get a tough selection off here as Utah gives them nothing, Magic hits it anyway. Wow, Magic hits a tough shot there. And here we go. Thurl Bailey, quick face-up. He drains it fast.
Assisted by John Stockton.
So here we go. Abdul-Jabbar now facing up against the mailman. They've got him in the block. Oh, wow. Great defense from Stockton here as Magic just steps on the line. Second champion points. Celtics, Bucks, Sonics, Lakers, Sixers. Great to know. Advanced stats from the 2K people. Thank you, people. You know, and on that note, actually, oh, that's a terrible pass. That dead ball is going to cost you 3 minutes, which is basically the quarter. And you're going to just make one other possession. And I will tell you guys, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Stick around.
Over to the left wing. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. It's hauled in by Kupchak. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting it well at 59%. So the Jazz 5 right now. Rambis. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Robinson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been consistently getting themselves to the line tonight, picking up plenty of points off free throws.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, you know, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end, and it's just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I've ever played with.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Bailey. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, John Stockton.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Rambis. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Stockton. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Jazz have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Robinson. 14 feet away. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Worthy. And it's Tripucka with the rebound.
They just continue to dominate the boards.
Floats one. Goes back up. Griffith, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Tripucka, past Stockton. Robinson in the post. He's scoreless. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Los Angeles shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Scott. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Jazz shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson, to the paint. Robinson gets the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Christie. Pass to Griffith. The three is up. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot
Ball goes to Utah. Substitution on the court.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Christie. Here's Malone. Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Nixon. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Wilkes. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nixon. It's hauled in by Eaton.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Bailey. 6 points for him. Here's Malone. Can't get it to fall.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Ooh, ripped away. Here's Christie. He's got 5. Fires from deep. Malone. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Malone's got 16 points now.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Nixon.
All right, people. Yeah, I'm jumping back in here, and I'm doing it as Jules. Where's the sky hook? Right off the bench. Oh, come on. That sky
They
hook
put
is
together
money.
a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
To the middle. Oh, Green with a block.
EC Green. Nice physical defense there
Here's
from Green.
Nixon.
We'll take that fast break
Rebounded
shit.
by Bailey. Bailey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Christie. The shot, no good.
Green.
Showing
Kicks
great
it out to
intensity
Wilkes.
around the rim is part of
Wilkes
why
and
he's
Cooper.
a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second.
Deny Eaton.
The shot by Hornacek, no good.
There it is.
He's
Kick
been
it out to
off.
Cooper.
Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Cooper. Rebounded by Bailey.
Even though it wasn't a
Kareem
clear
just
pass,
can't
he
get
knows
there.
that
These
that's a
old
shot
knees,
he
man.
should
He's
make
like
more
old
often
Kareem.
than not.
This is not Milwaukee Bucks Kareem. This is aging
And
Kareem.
Cooper
By
pulls
the way,
it down.
very effective.
Los
And
Angeles
really
shooting
the leading
about
scorer of the Lakers
47%.
up to
A
a
nice
point.
number. Here's Nixon. Missed inside.
Magic took over.
On offense, here's Utah.
But they had a
They're
lot
on
of
a
leading
19-6
scorers.
run.
Sometimes
Here's
it was
Bailey.
Worthy, sometimes it was Byron
Good on the
Scott.
leaner. Give him 8.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Nixon passes to Cooper.
Primary focus, play through Abdul-Jabbar.
To the inside. Ball stolen. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And with the season just underway, here's a quick look at the early power rankings to see where we're at.
Well, Lakers and Jazz are right there, 5 and 6. They're at each other's throats. You know what? And these guys did a great job. They held it down while I was gone, but now, now we're just going to take over with our own dicey play. And, we're going to cut to, the Dorchester kid at his hotel room. Offense. Skyhook. Hey! Skyhook right in Eaton's face. Come on, Eaton. This is before Shaq dunking on people. This is just the skyhook, the elegance of you can't stop this. You can't guard me. Good defense here for the Lakers. AC Green, Norm Nixon. Kareem with the block. Lakers will take the ball on a violation. Christie. And that was just running out of fuel here, but with a dozen. Here's what we're going to do, I think. Does not go.
That's the end of the second quarter.
There's your halftime show. And Utah putting it on the Lakers here. Putting it on the Lakers, indeed. They're going to run through this halftime thing. We're going to take a look at some highlights here. This is Karl Malone with the head fake on AC Green. Bucket, left hand. AC Green gets back at him with the left hand. Stockton with the roll. Byron Scott floating down the lane. And here is Darrell Griffith with a spin move. Darrell Griffith from deep. And let's see. You're looking at the numbers here. Fairly even on the shooting. The rebounding goes to Utah right now. As the Lakers are having a problem with rebounding. They have not been able to compete. And I will tell you this, man. I could show you a couple more highlights. I'm thinking about it. So this is the bonus game. I think what's more significant is we just let it ride for a minute. We will tune in at the end of this one. Thank you for our report. Here it is. Malone goes at Magic, gets it. And watch, I take back what I said. I'm going to go back in as Magic and try to pull this thing off. This is just an atrocious landslide here. The movie star ticket payers deserve better here. Magic. Stockton just rolled by me with a little hezzy. What? Hit that.
John Stockton. The assist, Kelly Tripucka.
thunderous defensive performance there, but Magic should be able to handle that. Oh, Karl Malone, big aggressive. Oh, Utah is nasty. Magic coast to coast. Stockton, who's going to kill us. Worthy, mid-range. Worthy's having an ice cold night. Got to get him involved. Look at that. I mean, there's a half a game difference. This feels like a playoff game. I mean, they want this game. You know what I mean? Do you see the tension? I mean, Matt Sweet is sitting at home on his couch in some little row house in Boston. Someday I'm going to get the salary from that Celtics. No, he's in some hotel, like, spending money gambling or something degenerate. Maybe. I don't know. Matt Sweet, hopefully he's a good kid. Good Catholic kid. Okay, so that's going to cost you a couple minutes. We're just going to do this. And we're going to do this because why not? We can. I think this is the one I haven't showed you yet. Let's take a look at this.
With his combination of size, skill, and court vision, Magic Johnson was a point guard unlike any the league had ever seen.
Here's Scott, it's 3-on-1. Magic in the middle of the Worthy.
At 6'9", he has the ability that a lot of point guards or just guards, period, don't have, and that he's able to see over the defense.
How did he find that man?
He kind of changed the game. I think his energy, his size at the point guard position, just made the game seem a lot of fun.
Gotta be talking about that for a week.
When it came to passing in the open floor, Magic always seemed to be one step ahead of everyone else.
You know, Magic, when those eyes get big like that, he had already figured out what he's going to do. It's over.
Magic Johnson accelerates, finds the open man.
Magic could take a snapshot of the court, meaning that he could be in effort to get a rebound. And when the ball hit his hand, he just took a quick snapshot, and that's all he needed to take.
Magic from midcourt made a 43-foot bounce pass.
If you got out there and you feel the lane, Magic would get you the basketball.
Oh, take it to the bank! Magic couldn't draw it better on a blackboard.
There was no rhyme or reason to the fast break. We just took off and running.
Well, that is our cue, folks. Now, right off, we're a dozen points down. Magic Johnson is in the game. I believe I'm playing Magic Johnson with Kurt Rambis in the lineup. We need more from Kurt Rambis, though, on the block. To see more of what he can do. Ooh, John Stockton just beat me on the basket. So smart, John Stockton. We got to get James Worthy into the swing. There's no question. He's a big factor. Whew. It's hard to guard Stockton. He's got that slippery kind of movement. Works works off screens. All right, Truck Robinson against Bob McAdoo. Stockton. Just eating us alive now. Well, I know what we got to do, though. I know what we got to do. So we're going to go with Magic is going to come out, and we're going to go with Michael Cooper there. That's going to be part of it. And then Byron Scott is going to make way for Jamal Wilkes. We're just going to mix it up. And then McAdoo already looks tired, so we'll go with he looks tired too. Everybody looks beat up. Well, you know what? McAdoo's going to play tired. I can't help that. That's how we run this club. James Worthy. Big game James. Yeah, I like it. I'm really kind of cutting them off. Play games with me. You just did though. You tried to play games with me. Yes, you did. Ah, come on, Magic is called for that.
Second personal foul. Substitution on the court.
So let's see, Hornacek and Darrell Griffith come in. And then we've got Michael Cooper and Jamal Wilkes. No. I think I'm going to play as Kurt Rambis. Rambis with the hustle play. And that's what I'm talking about. Got the rebound, facilitated the fast break, got the garbage at the other end. That's it. That's what we want. Rambis instinctively knows that he's got to lock down Stockton, but it does not help as Thurl Bailey just throws the bucket down. Michael Cooper, let's go. Oh, Michael Cooper. I'm like a brick wall. I've got the brick wall badge, so I can just set screens all day long and just destroy people. Ooh, Thurl Bailey's a little slick, though.
John Stockton.
Thurl Bailey's a little bit slick. Mid-range. Thank you. We're going to just set screens, open the game up for our teammates, just be a brick wall, get some rebounds, not let Thurl Bailey score again on me. Nice. Now Rambis is getting angry. Now he's angry.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rambis, I gotta be Mr. Chaos.
Jeff Hornacek.
Jeff Hornacek.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know what? We're still trailing in this game, and I tell you what, it's going to force me to do something like this.
Dr. J and Dr. C for Coca-Cola.
2 out of 2 doctors recommend Coca-Cola. For symptoms of thirst due to intense physical activity, for advanced cases of thirst, real cola relief from Coca-Cola.
I concur. A big, bold taste to really refresh you. 2 out of 2 doctors agree. No prescription necessary.
You know, I was a great basketball player when I was in college.
1 out of 2 doctors agree.
What's in that Coke, Bill? All right, that one always makes me smile. And then I think this one right here is the way to go. We're going to go with right here.
When you think of the Los Angeles Lakers, several images come to mind. Kareem's graceful skyhook, Magic's great passes, Pat Riley's stylish clothes, and that relentless running game. But a large part of the Lakers' success has to be attributed to an unsung hero, Kurt Rambis, a lunch bucket kind of player who thrives in chic L.A.
Oh, it felt good. It felt good.
From far and wide, people come to Los Angeles in search of their fantasies. That was true during the 1982 NBA Finals, when the Lakers were spirited to a championship by an unheralded power forward, Kurt Rambis. Cut by one NBA team and banished to the European leagues, Kurt magically appeared to give LA the added dimension of front court muscle. He played a major role in the Lakers' victory over Philadelphia.
It was a dream come true. It was something I always wanted to do since the first time I picked up a basketball, was to play in the NBA Finals like that.
A starter for 5 seasons, Rambis now understands what it takes to stay on top. He constantly strives to maintain a winning edge.
We fast break a lot, and the most important part of basketball and fast breaking is rebounding. You got to be able to get the ball, stop the other team from scoring, and get the outlet pass going. And there's no finesse way to rebound. I don't let any of those little things bother me. You know, if somebody hits me with an elbow, you know, I know that it was by accident. I hit people with elbow, and I never mean to do it. You know, that's just part of the game, and you just have to block those things out and worry about that ball, that missed shot, rather than what this guy's doing to you on the side. I'm a trench-type player. I enjoy playing inside.
Undoubtedly, LA boasts more talented athletes, but few are more valuable than Kurt Rambis.
He has a real aggressive nature that is intense and can really bring a lot to the team. And that in itself is a talent. Hustle is a talent.
Despite the likes of Kareem and Magic, Kurt Rambis lays claim to a sizable following. Perhaps fans see a little bit of themselves in number 31, an overachiever who's made it big.
The people are out there, they appreciate what I do. They appreciate the fact that I work hard. I might not have the talent that the other players have, yet they appreciate my role in the team, the things that I do to help the team win.
Absolutely, man. And you know what? That was one of my favorite little featurettes. Let's get back to this game. Let's see who's on the floor even. Rambis is still there. And I'm still Rambis. Alright, well, we'll see you back at the half. Now it is AC Green. So let's take a quick look and see who's really on the floor. Nixon, Cooper, Wilkes, AC Green, and matchups. Stockton needs to be. No, this is the thing. Yeah, it needs to be Michael Cooper. That's just the main thing that has to happen here. Yeah, AC Green. Yeah, I think this is an easy one. I gotta go be the legend. I gotta go be the big man. I gotta go be Abdul-Jabbar. Weak knees. There's the skyhook. Abdul-Jabbar. And this is the joy of locking into one player only. That's basically the rules, guys. If you saw earlier the main event, we had Matt Sweet, the Dorchester kid dropped a bunch of points in the Celtics runaway win. But this was a bonus game. I thought I would throw it to you guys. And so if we don't do free throws, that will cost you 3 minutes. In this case, the quarter. So those are the two options, the quarter or 3 minutes. In this case now, we're still down, man. The Lakers are really trailing. And Magic is at the helm. Marquis with the quick hands. I think it only makes sense at this point to play as Magic Johnson. One of the great joys of this 80s Redux is to play as Magic. Mark Eaton with the dunk on the weak side, so that did not work once they got past the half-court mark. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar fighting. Hey, seeing some guts out of him here. Switch back to man. Good defense by the Lakers, but it makes no difference as Thurl Bailey drains it. Right over John Stockton.
with the assist.
Ooh, Stockton off the pick and roll. That is nasty right there. We're getting routed here. And we don't do free throws, so that's going to cost us 3 minutes. Still a big, big gap here. I don't know if we can pull this off. 3.5 minutes, 20-point margin, which we've had no chance. Magic down the lane. Crowd here on their feet in the forum, hoping for a run by the Lakers, but it has not happened. Stockton has been tough. There's Magic. All the way and one. He's howling. We're going to give him his free throw, which we rarely do, but. Can't get it. Magic takes him to the block. James is right. We need this in order to get this crazy run to come off. Ah.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Magic, how you gonna miss that against a much smaller Stockton? Did he elbow you in the ribs? Tell us the truth. There it is. The mailman comes home. We're losing our edge every second that happens. Magic goes back door. Oh. Stockton got it like that. Wheel. That won't do. So, incredible run here by Utah. Great comeback by us and narrow it to 12. But hey, tremendous and terrific victory here by our rivals, the Utah Jazz. I think we're going to have to face the music here. Magic's facing the music. He doesn't like the sound of it. Utah is the better team right now. The mailman, Mark Eaton, John Stockton, absolutely phenomenal performance here. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. John Stockton with the 12 assists, 26 points here. Off the pick and roll, just devastating his partner. And then Karl Malone, his partner, 23 points here, 9 boards, vicious play in the block. A couple of blocks, speaking of which. Thurl Bailey comes off the bench and drops 22 points. This is one of the big problems with the Utah team. Thurl Bailey's that 6th man right now, and he's killing us. Daryl Griffith, 14 points. Not a great night of shooting. Thank God for us, or it would have been a nightmare. Hornacek, 7 points on just 16 minutes off the bench. And let me tell you something. The Lakers, on the other hand, 12 assists, 35 points for Magic Johnson, many of which on that last little run there with the full court press, the trapping defense. Magic looked great. Byron Scott, 21 points here. Defensive effort here. James Worthy, 14 points, but they need maybe more from Worthy, a little more offensive-minded. And Abdul-Jabbar, just 8 points, looking a little creaky and slow. Let's see what they can do. Maggard Rambis, 6 boards, 20 minutes, not great. This team is struggling right now, and that the Sonics and the Utah Jazz have routed them. Tough run here, tough run. It is late here on the East Coast. I'm going to just take a quick look here. standings here. It is the Celtics out in front in the East, New York Knicks, Pistons, the Washington Bullets, the Bucks, the Sixers, Nets, Cavs, Bulls, Pacers, Hawks, etc. in the East. That is accurate. The West, Utah Jazz with a better record than the Lakers here. The Sonics, Golden State Warriors, Trailblazers, Mavs, Nuggets, Suns, Rockets, and the Spurs are in the mix here with some teams struggling to win. Interesting here as the Jazz, might as well take a look at this team. Karl Malone averaging 22-6, Stockton 22, Daryl Griffith 21. So this trio right here is just crushing us. Jeff Hornacek, Kelly Tripucka, Mark Eaton is just a block machine here. Yeah, Mark Eaton averaging 2.3. We could even look at the league leaders. I mean, I imagine he's right up at the top. Joe Barry Carroll leads the whole league. Ralph Sampson from the Houston Rockets. Patrick Ewing is 2.8. Orlando Blackman, that seems like a crazy stat from the guard position, but he's getting it done. Hakeem Olajuwon, the Dream. Danny Manning, Alvin Adams, Michael Jordan is in there. Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Mark Eaton, there's there. Number 12, James Worthy. So there it is, folks. Wes Unseld, Lanier, George McGinnis. Interesting in the blocks. We already mentioned Michael Ray Richardson, Isaiah Thomas, Fat Lever, Alvin Robertson, Trail Magic Johnson in the assist category. Tim Hardaway, John Stockton, we just saw tonight, doing a great job with Mark Jackson. When it comes to league leaders, Dominic Wilkins leads this league right now. David Robinson, Del Curry with Charlotte, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Lou Hudson, Drazen Petrovic, Adrian Dantley, Sidney Moncrief, Reggie Miller, Alex English, Clyde Drexler, Moses Malone, Rolando Blockman. I don't know if I mentioned, Alex English here from Denver, averaging 26. Absolutely terrific scoring champion, Alex English. And if we look back, now the Celtics' next outing is against their rival, the 76ers. So stay tuned for that, folks. That should be fantastic. That'll be my next stream. And if I'm not mistaken, the Pistons and the Nets would probably be a good matchup. Let's see if the Trailblazers can handle the Jazz. I wanted to take one last look. And that was the power rankings. Who's the best team in general, both conferences? They have NBA right now has the Celtics, Bullets, Knicks, Sonics, Jazz, Lakers. There it is. That is the top. If we move on, Sonics are ranked even higher here by 2K Sports. I love it. And the Sonics, by the way, put a whipping on the Lakers. Utah Jazz are up there. And then this kid, Eric, I don't know who this kid is, but he's pretty smart. The Celtics right up there. The Bullets, he has them highly ranked. Sonics, Knicks, Jazz, Pistons. He has the Nuggets higher ranked than most. So anyway, very exciting here on those rankings. Look at last year's rankings, there it was. Straight ahead, the Knicks had the best in the East, Lakers best in the West, and the Lakers did defeat the Knicks. But the Lakers had a better record than last year. Utah is kind of in their face. So we'll see what's going on here with this year's statistics. The Jazz pull away here. It's going to be interesting to see Chris Mullin with the Golden State Warriors too. It's the first era where they really even had a chance. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and end the kick stream and here on YouTube and just say thanks for watching the Redux. Have a good night.